Well, you know, I've been working on this blanket now for days and days. And I'm still working on it. But you know, I think I eventually got it finished. You know, the other day when I was thinking about doing my blanket, you know, I really got afraid because I never had done the free motions thing on the machine, you know, and it made me afraid. And I had to. And then today when I was doing my devotion was about being afraid, have fear and stuff. But you know, the devotion went on and talked about Elisha, how he was up on the mountain and he was praying and he sent his servant over to the other mountain on top of the hill and he said, go look. And then because there was armies coming after him, he was going to get him. And then sent the servant up on top of the mountain. And then his servant came back and said, I don't see nothing except the army coming. They're getting closer and closer. He says, and Elijah prayed again, and he said, Lord, help him. Help his eyes be open. And he said, go back up on top of the mountain. And he went back on top of the mountain. And all he could see was the armies coming closer and closer. And he ran back down and said, Elijah, I don't see nothing but the armies advancing. And he said, okay, let's pray again. He says, God, I know you're going to protect us and stuff, but help my servant to see, open his eyes and not be afraid. And he says, go again. And so he ran up on the mountain again, and he looked, and all he seen was tens and thousands of angels surrounding him. It's going to keep him safe. And so then he went back down and told Elijah, and Elijah knew that God was going to protect him. That's just like when we're afraid, and we're trying to do something we don't understand, we need to pray and ask God to open our eyes so we can see the real truth. And so there's no sense being afraid and letting God take care of us.